Good morning, Miss Lyons, Miss Gibbs, Miss Deffley, and Miss Wynn's class. This is Miss Lyons, and I'm going to be teaching you about citizenship today. So when you're a citizen, that means that you are a person who has certain rights and certain duties. To be a citizen of your school and your classroom, you have the right to play. You have the right to learn. You have the right to share stories and feelings. And you have the right to be safe. Those are all things that you get to do in school. Now, in turn, you have duties or responsibilities or things that we need to make sure we do so that we can play, learn, share, and be safe. So we have to make sure that we clean up. We share and we take turns, and we keep our hands and our feet to ourselves. That's going to help keep everyone safe. So we are going to read a book about a class, and we're going to see the things that they do in their class to be citizens. Our book is called Miss Bindergarten Stays Home from PreKindergarten. Miss Bindergarten Stays Home from PreKindergarten. On Sunday morning, sad but true, Miss Bindergarten got the flu. I'm aching and shaking right down to the bone. Tomorrow I fear I shall have to stay home. On Monday, Miss Bindergarten stays home from PreKindergarten. So as a good citizen, Miss Bindergarten is going to keep her children safe and stay home so that they don't get sick. And as her students, they have a right to be safe. But at school, Adam hangs his jacket and Brenda stores her doll. Christopher asks, "Where is Miss B? I don't see her at all." All right, so here we have two students being citizens. They're cleaning up their things and keeping them organized. They're putting them away, just like we would do in the morning when we got to school. Good morning, pre-kindergarten. I'm sorry to have to say Miss Bindergarten called in sick and won't be here today. I will be her substitute. My name is Mr. Tusky. I hope you'll help me through the day. I'm just a wee bit rusty. Okay, so the children have a right to learn, remember? So even though Miss Bindergarten isn't there, there's a substitute to teach them. Danny says, "I'll take you round." Emily shows off Lizzie. After lunch, Franny moans, "My tummy hurts. I'm dizzy." All right, so first, Franny sounds like she might be getting sick. She says her tummy hurts. And then we look in the background and we see that we have a student who is cleaning up, which is one of our duties as citizens. But then we have a mess over here, which means that someone didn't clean up and they weren't being a good citizen. On Tuesday, Miss Bindergarten and Franny stay home from pre-kindergarten. So now Franny is being a good citizen and trying to keep her classmates safe and healthy. But at school, Gwen fills in the calendar. Henry names who's who. Ian cries, "Without Miss B, I don't know what I'll do." All right, now Gwen's doing calendar. That's one of our rights and our duties. It's a special privilege. We get to learn and we get to do calendar, but it's also a duty. It's also a job. I know in all of y'all's classes, it's somebody's job to help with calendar. I know you may be feeling sad, but there's not a thing to fear. Miss Bindergarten sent lesson plans. I have them all right here. We'll sing a song, we'll read a book. Oh, here's what we'll do. Franny and Miss Bindergarten would love a card from you. Now here in this picture, we have one of the students raising his hand, and that's being a good citizen because that's taking turns and making sure that it's his turn to talk when he's called on. Jessie paints a get well card. Kiki prints a letter. Lenny's card says, I feel hot, but I hope you're feeling better. All right, Lenny says he's feeling hot. He's not feeling so good. Do you think he's going to be sick and have to stay home from pre-kindergarten? Let's see. On Wednesday, Miss Bindergarten, Franny, and Lenny stay home from kindergarten. But at school, Maddie snacks on crackers, Noah slurps a sip, Ophelia shares her celery, carrot sticks, and dip. Now, Ophelia is being such a good citizen because she's sharing with Mr. Tusky. And that's one of our duties. Patricia says, it's sharing time. Quentin does a trick. Raffy's yo-yo twirls and whirls. Uh-oh, he says, I'm sick. All right, now Raffy might be getting sick. Thumbs up if you think he's going to be getting sick. Thumbs down if you think he's fine. On Thursday, Miss Bindergarten, Franny, Lenny, and Raffy stay home from pre-kindergarten. But at school, Mr. Tusky strums and sings, Sarah drums along, Tommy claps and Ursula taps to Mr. Tusky's song. That afternoon, it's time to go, says Mr. T. I hate to say goodbye, but tomorrow, I'm advised, you'll have a big surprise. Vicky pulls her parka on. She's the first in line. Mr. Tusky, Wanda says, we've had a real nice time. Okay, so she's doing her duties. She's putting her jacket on and getting her things to go home, just like we do at our class. On Friday, surprise! Franny, Lenny, Raffy, and Miss Bindergarten are back in pre-kindergarten. Xavier says we missed you. Yolanda shouts hooray. Mr. T was fun, says Zach, but I'm glad you're back today. Thank you, pre-kindergarten. I'm feeling so much better. I know we're all excited to be once again together. I never will forget your lovely cards and wishes. They made me feel that you were near, blowing get-well kisses. And I'm oh so very proud as I can be, that you worked like little troopers for our dear sub, Mr. T. Okay, so Miss Bindergarten is praising all of her students for being wonderful citizens while she was away. On Saturday and Sunday, everybody stays home from pre-kindergarten, especially Mr. Tusky. All right, so on Saturdays and Sundays, the weekend, we have a right to stay home. That's not time to go to school. That's one of our rights. We go to school Monday through Friday, and then we get to take a break on Saturdays and Sundays. The end.